Hey everybody, welcome back to Mission Accomplished. I'm Mike.
I'm Matt.
Today we're going to review Upload from
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime, okay. I wasn't sure.
Amazon.
Hulu, Netflix, God, so many things. But Amazon Prime, cool. All right, what you think?
I like the show a lot.
You did?
I like the show more than I thought I was going to like the show.
Me too.
I didn't recognize really any of the cast. But is it created by Greg Daniels or who's all responsible for this? Because we should probably be prepared before we start the show anyway, right?
Well, overview. We'll just go to the overview real quick here on the Google. Yes, Greg Daniels, program creator.
So Greg Daniels, I think he did like Parks and Rec and stuff like that. Like he's been around, done some really quality stuff. I have to say, I thought this was really high quality again. It's a very unique concept of this like pay to play afterlife. I loved how they got some like gameplay references in there with like microtransactions and cheat codes. Yeah, basically.
Put down the taco. Oh, what is it? Chalupa? Well, I forget what it is.
Something like
Crispy chalupa.
But I guess the hardest thing about this is really talking about it without spoiling it. Because I think like you can't even talk about the concepts without spoiling like, you know, a large part of the like kind of like the joke.
Yeah. So okay, so I guess we have to talk about the premise of the show. Yeah, so the spoiler, like the premise of the show, the reason why it's called Upload, is because within the first episode, the main character, Nathan Brown, who's played by Robbie Amell, is engaged to Ingrid Counterman, who's played by Allegra Edwards. All right, so these two people are having sex in their car, their self-driving car, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, and then she gets out and sets the car to like. She sets it. There's something talked about where it's like you don't have it on passenger priority. Yeah, she sets it so that he's going to be taken care of. Right. So then it gets into an accident. The actual self-driving car. He's injured, severely injured, and they have two options on whether to. Severely
injured is definitely something you want to see as quote unquote, because in the hospital he seems like he's hurt, but he's not dying. He's in some pain. It seems like he might need some blood, maybe some some serious stitches. He might have a broken bone or here or there, but they decide to upload him, and the upload process was shockingly,
pretty graphic actually. Yeah, I didn't expect that.
Vaporizes the head.
Yeah, you upload, it just goes, and it just cauterizes your and then your body just falls forward into this like pre-placed square, and your family's watching, so that's great. And then they see you on a screen later.
Yeah, and then where what's the main character's name again?
Nathan.
Where Nathan gets uploaded to is like the top notch, afterlife.
It's so good that it's so good. Where's the guy? Where he's right here. That the smoking man from X-Files, William B. Davis. He plays David Choke, but it's Coke. It's a reference to the Koch brothers. Yeah. And that's how good this place is that one of the Koch brothers is living there.
Right. But it's hilarious. Like, they get us... one of the premises is each person that gets uploaded, basically, they have customer service, and they're called angels. And you could just say, angel, and then basically ask for whatever you want, and you like, get it.
And there's three angel characters. The main one's Nora Anthony, and she's played by Andy Lowe. Then there's another one who's Alicia. We don't have a last name for that. Played by Zainab Johnson. And then there is one more, Ivan, who's played by Josh Bandy. So these three angels are like the. Well, there's other ones that we see.
There's
too.
There's background.
But these are like the three main angels.
Right.
And then there's also one more person is Owen Daniels, who's also in Space Force, by the way. He plays the AI guy who's just like everything. He's the gas attendant if you have a car, the bellhop, the butler, the maintenance guy, the plumber,
He's just massively duplicating.
Yeah, he just literally, it's like at one point he's like, I gotta go do this. And then that thing splits into 7 different versions of him that go accomplish something real quick.
Right, he's a bot.
Yeah, he's a bot. He's a bot, yeah, exactly.
He's a bot that builds bots.
Exactly, yeah, scary, right? But, so there's 3 angels. Like I said, Nora's the main one, and she's really nice. And over the course of the show, Nathan and Nora end up bonding, and that's where I'm going to leave it because we don't really want to spoil anything. I mean,
they definitely, initially they get in under each other's skin a little bit. Mm-hmm. Definitely like a little bit of the meet cute on this, But I liked how they kind of leaned into it. Mm-hmm. I liked that Robbie Amell was like, "Why am I here?" And then like when he's talking to Allegra, she's always like distracted. Like she's using his death as like
social media.
Social media.
It's like
she's marketing herself through like this tragedy. Uh-huh. And
we can make this relationship work.
Yeah, this distance relationship.
Yeah, he attends his own funeral. Through a screen.
Mm-hmm. And he like fights with his girlfriend there.
Yeah, I know, but it's just the concept of attending the
it's so
funeral, your own funeral. And then here's the reason why people have uploaded themselves, because if you can upload something, you can also download something. Yeah. So there's a moment when they are attempting to download.
This is unrefined so far.
Yeah, so the download
but they are working
isn't good right now, but they're working on it.
It's like, did they say if it was a clone or?
I think it was a clone.
It was a clone.
Yeah.
Right? And so the download scene, like the dialogue in that scene is hilarious. I think if we discuss it at all, it's going to spoil it.
We can.
But this show is
it's worth seeing though. The download scene is worth seeing.
Yeah. This show is just fantastic. I love like Allegra is just like this totally social media consumed person. Like, she goes to get her shoulder blades sharpened, and she makes the joke that like, did they sharpen them too much?
Yeah.
And then later she like sits down. They show her shoulder blade cut through the couch, and it makes a little slice noise, and she's like, ooh. It's funny. It was just like a perfect callback to like a throwaway line.
Yeah.
But it just shows you also how consumed this woman is by the concept of perfection and popularity. It's like everything she does is a stunt.
Even her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Fiance. Yeah.
And then the ending with her is just perfect. Again, like it's such a cool scene that if we talk about it at all, we'll spoil it. Mm-hmm. But this is one of the things that makes the show worth it. Is you get this good, really good stinger of a new storyline at the end of the season, and that new storyline made me want to watch season 2 like immediately.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm glad that these shows came out. It was really nice to have some highbrow science fiction.
Yeah,
because if you don't think this is highbrow science fiction, it definitely is.
This requires some thinking skills here.
Yeah, this is not something that you can just sit down and be like, I'm going to go watch this show. No, It's like, these are philosophical concepts that are being presented to you through the medium of this show. Mm-hmm. What does it mean to live forever? What would it mean if you could live forever in a digital heaven and still interact with the meat machines that are left on Earth? What would it mean if you could do that and then download into a machine body or a normal human body? What if you could do that again?
Yeah,
they're trying this stuff. They're trying to figure this stuff out now. Look at all our greatest minds are all talking about artificial intelligence merging with people.
Yeah.
And then uploading our consciousness and being able to have a save state of our brains. Elon Musk just recently mentioned this on Joe Rogan's recent podcast. So this is not, it's literally what his Neuralink is. He's working on being able to put something in your brain, cut a little piece of your skull out, put that neurode in there, feed it in your brain, and then let's say you can't walk, all right? So then you put one on your spine back down here, and you have a Wi-Fi connection that runs, and now you can walk. Mm-hmm. That stuff like that. And then what if you could save your consciousness, your brain state? You might not be able to remember, but it's the same thing as Altered Carbon. The first season of Altered Carbon. You've already been Yeah, people have already been exposed to this idea already, and this is just one more show that's exposing you to this idea again.
The play on the tropes of the afterlife,
Mm-hmm.
the afterlife as a gated community.
Mm-hmm. A pay to play.
And then there's like tiers of it.
And there's different ones. There's completely different ones.
There's and there's like competition and stuff, and it's like, but and then there's like, they add some of the gamer humor in there, making fun of microtransactions and stuff like that. There's just so many different layers to this show that you could probably watch it twice in a row, and even 3 times in a row, and see new little things every time.
I missed that thing you mentioned about the
shoulder blade.
Yeah. Now I'm like, oh yeah, that did happen.
Yeah.
And I was disappointed in myself. I forgot.
Yeah, that was it was like the Allegra stuff, the stuff that she was going to get done. Like that was so funny. It also she kind of reminded me of Annie Murphy's character in Schitt's Creek a little bit.
Okay.
Alexa.
Okay.
Alexis, whatever.
Yeah.
Like total, just
David.
Yeah.
Ew.
I love her in that show.
Ew, David. Sorry, I haven't watched the most recent season. We should review that. We should watch it.
Yeah, it's a good show.
I like it. Are you all caught up?
I believe so.
All right.
I'm not sure.
Maybe we'll do that next. But as far as this show is concerned, what would you rate it?
I would give this a mission accomplished.
I too. Boom.
Yeah, this was a delight. Enjoyable, very much.
Yeah, this and Space Force were really good. Well, really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll leave it with that. I'm Mike.
And I'm Matt.
So thanks for tuning in. We're going to make another recording on something else. So thanks for watching that too. And the video before this and after that and before that one too.
No.
Yeah, made sense. All right, seriously though, thanks for tuning in again. Really appreciate everybody's support and peace out.
See ya.